All right, you guys be quiet. Let the star work.
Yeah.
Should I like look at you when we're talking?
I'll do that when I'm at work and I'm eating. I'm like,
Should I look at the camera?
Like, what sort of introduction are you looking for? Life
It could
story,
be-
who I am, just my name?
Brianna. But you can just say Bree.
My name's Jose Roldan. I live here in Abbeville, South Carolina.
So my name is Tazmur Islam. I am from Bangladesh.
I'm Greg Schmidt. I'm sitting in my house in Auburn, Alabama.
Dave Garth. This is my wife, Bethany Garth.
it's true.
Hello, I'm Megan.
Well, I'm Liana Cano.
I'm Mason.
I'm Bryant Knight. We live in Statesboro, Georgia. And this is my wife. Well, I'll let her introduce herself.
Sherilyn.
Monique Gunning, my last name, and I live in Cartersville, Georgia.
Sharon Hadaway, Vidalia, Georgia.
So let's start with, and you can interpret this however you want and with as many answers or as few answers as you'd like, but what do you love?
Like one thing or multiple things.
What do I truly love? Being outdoors.
My family, my kids, my grandkids.
Okay. Family and friends, obviously, always come first. But also just like the environment is my biggest passion, and I want I feel like I've been most happy when I've been like in experiences where I'm like in the wilderness with people who I like care about a lot.
I love my relationships with people.
I love Liana.
Frisbee.
I love life in general. I love waking up every morning and just, I'm happy about it.
I love medicine. That's what I study.
I love people and teaching art.
I like this guy. I love this guy too. He's pretty cool.
What do I dream for?
Ever since I was young, like my biggest dream was always I really wanted to be a dad, like have a family.
Worked all my life since I was 14. I've worked, and now that I'm retired, I want to travel.
A lot of things. Probably world peace.
I mean, when you look at the Earth from outer space, you don't see any boundary between here and the next country. It doesn't exist. There are no boundaries except boundaries that are placed artificially by man.
So we were on the road for 2 years, and while we were traveling, Warm Showers was really our community, like the people that we stayed with, all kinds of different people all over the world, Europe, South America, Asia, the US.
What kind of brings everybody together is that in one way, shape, or form, like we all seek a sense of community and that security that comes with community and just like a sense of belonging. But like even like more simply and at the core of I think of all of those is love.
Like everyone should be trying to spread love and compassion and like to better the world. Like you want to be helping your neighbor, you know, you want to like help everyone you can and like don't hurt anybody, and like you're not hurting me, so like I'm gonna help you, you know.
I think not particular me. I think most of the people in Bangladesh, they are like very hospitable to others.
We've hosted about, I think it's around 30 cyclists at this point.
Like right after our very first couch surfing experience, he was like, we have to do this when we get back home. We need to figure out a way to do this. And he was trying to think of logistics of how we would do it and what days and stuff like that.
It doesn't cost very much to be generous to somebody who needs it.
And this is a very small way that we can try and live into that, you know, the promise of the goodness of God by extending generosity to other people.
What motivates me is it's enriching.
I was nervous about it, and I thought, I don't know, I'm here by myself, and I don't know. But I thought about it a lot, and well, not for a long time, but I have a strong faith in God, but I also know how I want to live. And what I choose is have an open heart and an open home. That was my thought, open heart, open home. That's how I want to be. So, texting you back and saying, yes. Yes, I choose to be open. I choose to do that.
If you look at the New Testament and like what Jesus called people who followed him to do, he told them, leave your stuff behind and go find a house of peace and stay in that house. And so we want to be a house of peace for people. We want people to be able to come here and, feel welcome.
I think it is this love for other that isn't tied to like a transactional or a relational or.
I don't feel like I'm doing a generous act. I don't think of it in those terms.
As you mentioned, like everyone is good in their heart core, so I think everyone wants to do something for others, and maybe there is some circumstances that they can't do for others, but I hope if people have opportunity, they will do the same things for others.
Jesus says, when I was hungry, you fed me. When I was naked, you clothed me. When I was
a stranger, you let me in.
When I was a stranger, you let me in. And they're like, oh, Lord, I don't remember ever doing that. And he's like, whatever you've done to the least of these, you've done to me. And so I think it's like, whatever you've done to common humanity is the way you've treated Jesus,
And being open like God wants me to be open. That's the real key.
This idea that you just really don't know who it is that you're helping. And
it shouldn't matter.
And it shouldn't matter. It
why
shouldn't matter if
they will ever be able to pay you back.
They will ever be able to pay you back. Yeah. And in fact, it's even better if they can't.
Sometimes you feel like maybe you touched an angel,
The guy that's broken down on the side of the road, or whoever it is, anybody.
Whether it's your waiter or the person on the other line of the phone call you're making to, a company to get your cable back on, it's like everyone is a person with their own story and their own complications.
Somebody could have been having a bad day, or
well, maybe she cut me off driving because she's late to work, or
We're all human. We're all people here. We're all on this earth for a short amount of time. So don't be bad to each other. Just be happy, spread positivity and love and goodness. And when you do that and you feel that purely like for yourself, it's infectious.
Like I try, if I see something funny and I'm surrounded by strangers, I'll usually point it out and see if anyone else finds it funny. Because it's fun to share that moment with someone, even if that's like all you ever have with that person. It's like, oh yeah, we both laughed at that. And then you move on and you kind of just think about it the rest of the day. Like, that was a positive experience.
So maybe being nice to somebody that didn't expect receiving that, they could pass that on. And, it spreads, I believe.
Yeah, it's just fun to meet somebody you didn't know from Adam 4 hours ago, but you think, this is somebody I would love to have as a neighbor.
I don't know, I won't say I don't believe in a lot, but I don't know if there's really like one true purpose to my life and that I'm here to fulfill. And I feel like I don't know if there's anything afterwards either, so I'm like, well, while I'm here, I might as well just kind of make the best of it. And I hope to be able to do that, not just for me, but everybody is possible, especially people who don't always have those opportunities to do that for themselves as well.
I wish more people would understand.
That's a good question, man.
I guess everybody doesn't have the same. Maybe everybody doesn't know what do right is, but just do what's right, do what's legal, what's moral.
We don't need to be fighting our neighbors. We're all one people.
You want the big house, you want the nice car, and you want, that's what everyone thinks the perfect life is.
Really the only thing we have to fear is just the end, which is inevitable. So why fear it?
Life's so short, you know, why do we have to be mad with so many little things that it's, you know, nothing compared to what life already brings us, you know.
It's all up to you.
Instead of saying, well, how can I do this? It's like, why not? Why not? Why not?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Appreciate it.
For sure.